It's totally destroyed us. It's affected everything about our lives.
The details are strikingly similar. A sub-postmaster using a software system gone wrong.
In the 12 months or so of having Capture, I had a deficit of £79,000.
Steve worked in a post office for 20 years before the IT system Capture came in. He says it quickly began to wrongly show shortfalls in takings. Eventually, he pleaded guilty to theft to avoid jail and lost everything.
We ended up in a poky little flat, sleeping on the floor with no furniture. My wife and myself, we sold our wedding rings as well as all my wife's jewellery to try and make ends meet. It's hard to describe, if you like, the shame that you feel, especially when you know you haven't done something, but the law says you have previously.
Lawyers have told Sky News at least 18 people have now come forward with similar claims about the IT system, predating the notorious Horizon software, which led to hundreds of wrongful convictions. Documents also show Capture, developed in-house, was known by the Post Office to have issues early on. A former IT specialist for the Post Office says he's repeatedly raised concerns about how the company managed its software systems.
It was said to me so many times, don't rock the boat, don't go over the top. I'm not afraid to say what I think went on. People just weren't interested. It didn't bother them. They weren't aware. We've seen a parade of senior managers appear at the Horizon IT inquiry. You've got the temerity to say, well, I was above all that. I didn't know people were being prosecuted.
The Post Office say they're looking into Capture but don't yet have a complete picture, while the government state they're in active discussions and if there's evidence of wrongful convictions, there'll be robust action. But there are concerns from those we've spoken to close to all this about a continuing culture of denial at the Post Office, a suspicion that their record keeping has been in a mess, that in fact they haven't got a handle on exactly how many former sub-postmasters even use the Capture software, never mind the number of people who may have been prosecuted. Sky News has spoken to a number of former sub-postmasters. One claims he raised concerns about Capture and was fired for being a troublemaker. All now want the same thing, justice in the open. Adele Robinson, Sky News.